Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of March 8th through the 14th, and I'm using a kit from Sweet Bean Plans. This is the June subscription kit from last year. I don't know if the subscription kits are named other than the month that they are released, but in my mind I kind of called this the adventure kit since that is in the washi. But like I said, this kit came out last year, and I know the original intention was to be a travel kit, but then once all the lockdowns started happening, she decided to change some of the elements to be a adventure at home and more of dreaming about traveling. I remember I had really wanted to use this last year when COVID had started to kind of mark that point in time, but I had already chosen a lot of my kits, and at that point I was still using the kawaii kits and monthly kits in my planner and using each of those for 4 weeks, so I didn't really have a lot of weeks available, and I thought maybe I would actually use this once we were able to travel again. But then I think we all started realizing that COVID wasn't really going away anytime soon, and I decided that I wanted to use it around the 1 year point of when lockdown for us started last year. So I knew it would be sometime in March. I ended up going with this week because I had some other NICU Plus 3 kits that I wanted to use. I wanted to space them out a little bit. The date dots that I use with this kit are from Temp Loves Crafts, and I went with the green since I didn't know any other time I would be able to use the green. For my weekend banner, I used a bunch of washi from Sweet Bean Plans. Of course, the one that came with the kit, but also a couple from Simply Gilded. The bookshelf was one that I actually just received from the Simply Gilded subscription. For the bottom washi, I decided to take the longer strip and cut it in half so that I would be able to use the washi that was included in the subscription. I love having the bottom washi go into the sidebar, and since this is an older format for Sweet Bean Plans, she still had the one piece and one side being shorter. For my sidebar, starting from the bottom, I added 3 habit trackers. I did not post on Instagram this week, and I've been loving marking when I have coffee because I'm trying to limit how much I drink, and this has been going really well for me. Above that, I had some space to mark the week of quarantine that we were in, and I used some deco from the kit. Above that, I added the blank weekly schedule to track how much sleep I get, as well as the sleep score from my Fitbit app. And at the very top, I added my full box, and I wanted to add another little washi banner underneath that. Since I had the washi from the kit all across the bottom, I decided not to use it in my sidebar. This was the very first subscription I ever purchased from Sweet Bean Plans, and I'm really excited to finally be able to use it. I love her subscription kits because they come with so many quarter sheets that match the kit and that you're able to use in so many future spreads. And of course it comes with matching washi. I just love having so many different elements that go together. For her kits in the shop, sometimes she'll have additional quarter sheets to go with them, but sometimes she doesn't. So I love being able to have so many options while I'm planning. Most of the scripts that I'll be using today are from Station Stickers. I do have a discount code that I'll have linked in the description box. I'll also have all the shops that I use in this spread listed down below, but if you have any questions, please leave me a comment and I'll be happy to answer. Getting into the week, on Monday, it was Coffee Monday, and I used a coffee cup from the kit. Then I added a glitter header, and I paired a sticky note from the kit and a glue icon from Sweet Bean Plans to mark that we made a shamrock name craft in preschool. Then I added my to-do list, I prepped dinner, filled the pool, and scheduled taxes. Below that, I added a quarter box to mark a workout. The sticker is from Sweet Kawaii Design. Then I used a flat lay from the kit to fill in some space, and I finally was able to use a currently reading sticker Normally when I'm using a kit from Sweet Bean Plans, I'm not able to use that because I don't really read anything besides my daily Bible reading. But like I mentioned in my last plan with me, I decided that I'm going to start reading this year and try to read about 20 books if I can. I definitely had a bit of a late start, but I'm still excited to start reading as a hobby. The book that I started with was one that I actually started reading last year when we started going to therapy. It's called Overcoming Toxic Parenting. It took me a really long time to read because I would read a little bit and then have to take time to process all of that. So that one was a tough read, but I finally decided to pick it up again and try to finally finish it. But I added my full box below that, and I ended each day with a little meal sticker since I had those available in this kit. On this evening, we had chicken Alfredo. On Tuesday, I tidied up, ran the Roomba, and I scheduled PJ's doctor appointment. I had been avoiding taking PJ to the doctor for his 4-year checkup because I knew that he would have to get shots, and the last time he got the flu shot, it was pretty horrible. So I kind of was traumatized by that, and I didn't want to take him back, and he really vividly remembers it still. So it was something that I was stressing about, but I knew it had to be done before he started preschool. So on this day, I finally scheduled it, but I ended up having to reschedule it about 3 more times. Anyways, below that, I added a laundry sticker from Fox and Cactus. I love these laundry stickers, and I think they go really nicely with Sweet Bean Plans kits. Then I added a half box and 2 stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. The first to mark that I had a rough day with PJ, and the next one to mark that I talked with my husband, and then I received a sweet text from my sister-in-law. Below that, I added my full box. Then I added a quarter box and a sticker from Fox and Pip to mark watching The Bachelor. Below that, I marked Family Zoom with my brother and sister using a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. Then I added a half box and a book from the kit to mark that I finished my first book. I was really surprised with how fast I finished that book. I started rereading it on Sunday, and it felt like a sign of how much I've grown and learned in a year of therapy because of how easily I was actually able to read it. But for dinner this evening, we had Korean barbecue short ribs with asparagus and rice. On Wednesday, I started with a full box, and below that, I used a sticker from Once More with Love to mark a power outage that happened at 6 a.m. My boys sleep with sound machines, so usually when the power goes out, they notice right away because all the sound goes away, and PJ was pretty scared when that happened and he couldn't fall back asleep. We tried to get him into our room just to try to go back to sleep, but he couldn't. He was wide awake and pretty scared about the power going out. Then I added a half box and a rainy day coffee tray from Sweet Bean Plans to mark that it was raining this day, and it also started hailing. The kids were really excited and they were kind of going crazy looking at the hail. Below that, I added a quarter box and a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that we went to visit my sister and my parents. It was actually a really quick visit because my parents were taking my sister to get her first vaccine, and I pretty much just needed to pick up her old phone that I'm currently using to record this voiceover. In my checklist, I wrote pick up phone. I did some preschool prep, and I practiced hand lettering. Then I marked some Happy Mail from Sweet Koi Design using a sticker from Sweet Koi Design. Below that, I used a sticker from Planning City to mark Run with Craft Scissors' 6-year anniversary order that I had placed. Then I cut down this camera sticker from the kit at the very bottom so that it would fit a little better, but I wanted to use that to mark filming. And for dinner this evening, we picked up McDonald's. Flipping over to Thursday, I cleaned the bathroom, recorded a voiceover. The sticker is from Sweet Koi Design, and I did a Target pickup. Then I added a glitter header and paired a shovel from Sweet Koi Design with a sticky note from the kit, and I added a With Boys script. This was a custom from Station Stickers. We did some yard work on this day, and I thought that was a cute way to mark that. Then I used a half box and a family walk script along with this coffee tray from the kit to mark a family walk with our dog. Then I used a cute decorative divider and then my full box. Below that, I really wish I had a third box for this space, but instead I used a glitter header to make that box a little bit taller and a fox and cactus sticker. In preschool this day, I did an activity with PJ where we cut out a bunch of words and he was supposed to try to make sentences with them. And the very first sentence that he made was, "I like you here." And I thought it was really sweet, so I had to write it down. Then I added another quarter box and a sticker from Sweet Koi Design to mark couch time. This is another custom script from Station Stickers, and for us this just means my husband and I catching up on the day or on the week and sitting down without any distractions, talking about how everything's going. And I ended this day with 2 littles. I watched Married at First Sight, and we had chicken, meatballs, and noodles for dinner. On Friday, I started with a full box. Then I added a quarter box and a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark a tough day with PJ. Below that, I added a half box and a backpack from Sweet Bean Plans, and I wrote that my husband taught preschool. In my to-do list, I wrote that I recorded a voiceover. The sticker is from Sweet Koi Design. I cleaned the counters and tidied up. Then I added a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that my mom and my sister came over for a quick visit. This was the evening that my sister had brought over some drumsticks for them to have for dessert, but it was kind of a hectic evening with all the kids, so they actually didn't even eat them until about a week later. Then I added a quarter box and a sticker from Sweet Koi Design, and I marked giving the boys a haircut. Again, I ended this day with 2 littles. We started watching WandaVision. I think we watched the first 2 episodes this evening, and I was really confused because I had heard so many great things about the show and so many people talking about it, but the first 2 episodes weren't that interesting for us, so my husband and I were a bit confused. But for dinner, we had barbecue chicken, zucchini, and biscuits. Moving on to the weekend. On Saturday, it was time to change my Invisalign tray. I ran the Roomba, cleaned the counters, and then I added a cute decorative divider. In the half box, I used 2 separate stickers from Sweet Koi Design. I put them together and wrote that PJ and Benny play nicely together all day, which honestly felt a bit strange for us. It seems like they're always fighting about something. Then I added my full box day extender, and inside I have another full box since this kit came with 9 full boxes. And then I cut a little piece of the leftover washi to mark organizing the classroom. I also used a sticker from Once More with Love, but I spent a big majority of this day doing this because I had just let everything from preschool pile up. And I was finally able to get that all organized. Then I added a glitter header and a flat lay from the kit to mark journaling. Then I used a couple littles to mark watching The Crown and also getting rallies for dinner. On Sunday, I started with a full box. We didn't have as much going on this day, so I didn't have a day extender, but I kind of wish I did so that I was able to use some more of the bigger deco pieces. I started by marking daylight savings time. Then I used a sticker from Wonton in a Million to mark the Simply Gilded washi pre-sale. I think it may have started on Friday, but I finally placed my order on this day. Then I used the last cute decorative divider. I wish I had used one of those on the other side of the spread, but I couldn't find room for it. But anyways, I used a third box and I wrote that Benny carried my Happy Mail. I had received my mug from Sweet Koi Design, and with her packaging, she has really cute tape that she uses on the box, and Benny recognized one of the characters and said, "Mama, this is for your planner." and it was the cutest thing. I had to write it down in my planner. And then at the bottom of this day, I couldn't remember what we had for dinner. I didn't write it down for some reason. It must have been one of those nights where we all ate something different, just whatever was left over. But instead, I added a binge watch sticker. On Sundays, I like to binge watch YouTube. But that is all I have for this week. Here are all the stickers I have left over. As I'm recording this voiceover, we are currently in the week of Earth Day, and I realized that I could have easily used this kit during this week, but I still like my original idea of using it around 1 year of when quarantine started. I'm really loving how the spread turned out. I love the bright colors in Sweet Bean Plan's kits. And like I said before, it's always so much fun to have so many quarter sheets that match the kit that I'm able to pull in here and also in future spreads. This was the first subscription kit that I had ever purchased from Sweet Bean Plans, and I'm really excited with how it turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.